I will be taking over one of the fastest teams in the franchise here of NFL, the Seattle Seahawks. If you're looking at it, as I am too, they have apparently team speed of number one. You would think, like, I don't know, the Chiefs, given all their history.
Oh my.
Or, currently, the Dolphins, because Waddle, Tyreek, H. You would think their speed. Who knew Kenneth Walker, DK Metcalf all ran circles around both of them? But, anywho, we'll be doing a rebuild for them today. And we'll be using Steven Super for the Seattle Seahawks head coach. I'll admit, this team's not in a bad spot, but it's definitely got some interesting quirks that I haven't had in a rebuild yet. There's some star talent here that I don't have to get rid of because they're 32 or 30. And it's going to take me 3 years to get the Super Bowl. Like, we're looking at a team here really quickly. Now, granted, as of the time of me making this video, like, they did just trade away Geno Smith. Like, Geno Smith just went to the Las Vegas Raiders. And, like, they just released Lockett. So, fortunately, the rosters aren't updated. But what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly that. Basically, what my thing is, I'm going to trade Geno Smith to the Raiders, and I'm going to trade Lockett to a team for... Actually, we're going to cut Lockett, and we're going to trade... I'm going to see if I can pull up Geno's stuff and actually make that legitimate trade happen in a second here. Once this year's over, obviously. Because this year technically happened. It's in the offseason this year that we're going to try and make that move. So let's sim to the offseason and see what we can do. Alright, so I have it pulled up here on my screen, so everyone's aware. Prior to this, when we make this move, we're trading Geno Smith, because Las Vegas gave up a 2025 third-round pick for Smith. So that's what we're going to end up trying to shoot for. That's the only compensation I can get back. If I have to give more to get that back, that's fine. I just only can give up, or only can get a third from that. But for a quick recap of the 2024 season in this universe, we had a Eagles squeak out a win over the Ravens. Nothing to note from us on the other side of the ball, which was kind of figured. It's sort of interesting to take a look at lineup here. Going in and everything. Walker's superstar, Metcalf's superstar. We are going to cut Lockett. So Lockett's going to get cut here in a minute. Actually, I don't know if his contract's up. So if it is, we're just not renegotiating with him. And then we're trying to move Geno for a third. And then if we have to give up more picks on our end, we will. Murphy only gets star. But I have 2 star corners to build around. I think they're both fairly young. I think Woolen's the oldest. Yeah, he's 26. I can absolutely keep him through the rebuild. Give me all the impromptu learning things for some reason. Like I haven't already made how many rebuild videos. Metcalf's one I question because he regresses fairly quickly in this, unfortunately. Yeah, and we can keep Love. Like this defense, the stars of this defense, like obviously the middle of this line needs fixed. And then most of the stars in this defense we can keep. Like Leonard Williams is gonna retire soon, but like Ernest Johnson we can keep. I'm fairly confident in this actually. This might be a quicker on the rebuild time here, but we do have to make the moves for Geno and Lockett. So we're gonna go through the free agency and everything, and then I will show everybody what that looks like. All right, we have 8 players to renegotiate with leaving this offseason. First is Charles Cross, who doesn't want to be here because we are not close to Mississippi, but he's fairly young, and I would like to keep him because he's it's his 5th. I'm stupid. As far as everything goes, I'm not gonna do Lincoln Thompson or Darren. I'm gonna let Gibson walk. Same thing with Reed. So the last one only one we're gonna really go for here is we're gonna offer a player-friendly deal here to Ernest Jones. Perfect. We got him back. But as you can tell, I only have $26 million in cap. So this has to get rebuilt through the draft here. I don't think I'm able to make moves yet. No. So advance 1 week into free agency. And then we'll see if we can make the Geno Smith move. I don't know when exactly I have. Oh, trade center. Perfect. So we're obviously not what I wanted to click there. We're obviously going to go right to the Raiders here. We're going to queue up Geno Smith and a third this year. So is this pick... I don't know. What pick was this again? Third round, 92nd overall. So it's... They don't have the 92nd, so we'll go with the 80th. Alright, so that was the trade. It works up. It holds up in Madden logic. And that was all that was on that trade. So... Not a great... I mean, it's not a great return value. Obviously, like, we could get more. But... That was what the trade logic was. I want to make sure I have that written down here, or have that on there, so it's like legitimate. And then the last thing going into free agency here is going to be Tyler Lockett being released. So our wide receiver 3, Tyler Lockett, is getting released. That's what they did here. Boom. So we are accurate to a point now. We don't technically have a quarterback. We have Sam Howell, who obviously is not going to be our rebuild guy, but can be something. I do want to look at something really quick to see if Lucas wants to be here, because he's a bit more inclined to. So we're fine with that one. Okay. We're okay with that. He's a bit more inclined to be here. And right now we're good on the rest of this stuff. We have a good 1-2 punch. Defense, after doing some not resigning certain people. We could use an end. We definitely could use a linebacker, an outside linebacker. And possibly strong safety. It's really about the only spots that we're missing anything on. And then kicker and punter are serviceable. So, I'll go through the free agency and let you guys see the results. Alright, so a quick free agency recap here gives us the following. Obviously, some decent ones here. We got the best player off the board in Khalil Mack. Followed up with a Jimmy Ward signing for a year. So Khalil Mack and Jimmy Ward for a year. Gilmore as well as for a year. Russell Wilson, we have him for 1 as well. And then we signed Jordan Meredith, a 27-year-old, to a 2-year deal. So, mostly to try to shore up the line. And he has been to replace Lagan Thompson. The rest was to shore up the defense and everything. So to show everybody what we're looking at for the defensive side of things. Same thing. Generate this lineup. Boom. So we have Russell Wilson. Similar. So we basically... did the same thing for quarterback, except we signed a 1-year deal and probably paid him more. So that was really what we did there. As far as everything else goes, I didn't do anything on the receiver front. I'm going to try to draft one. But I might go tackle early to replace Cross. We might try to move at the mid-season mark. Center's a need, but we always can grab one in like the late second, early third. As far as the defense goes, we got a little bit of depth here. You got Hall, but Khalil Mack's only here for a year. We are going to switch the defense, though. Currently, we're actually okay, currently I'm going to leave it the same. But if I find me another good D tackle, I will switch it to a 4-3. But currently, we're not making any moves in that department. Nothing really changes here, and nothing changes up here. Smith and Joey gets the slot, so he should just progress like crazy. And then everybody else gets a good spot here and everything. So, not too bad. I do have a later round pick. So let me show everybody where that draft pick falls after us going 9 and 8. So we already had a respectable pick. Or sorry, respectable season. I didn't take off the pop-ups, which was dumb on my part, but it's fine. But we get pick number 18. And it says left tackle, which honestly, it's not wrong. As you can tell, the quarterback selection currently is not that good. So they have us taking a left tackle here. And honestly, like I said, not out of the question. More than likely, if we're looking at this, 1, 2, 3 here is a possibility, 4 technically. But really anything up until the right end. Actually, even the right end is probably a possibility. Honestly, everything except to maybe the guard here is anything going to be in question. The halfback's not getting picked. The free safety and wide receivers out of the question. More than likely. But I got to do some scouting, and then I'll show you guys how this draft goes. But like as you guys can tell from the free agency stuff, I used almost all my space. I have like 980K left. So I don't got a lot of money. We're going best player on the board. Left tackle, Dean Rhodes. Who is an agile, 6'6", 320-pound, 21-year-old right-handedness out of UCF. Obviously, we don't have a top fit for us here. He's not too bad. So we'll see where he gets us here. True value 45, so not a great one by us. Former high school power forward. That doesn't mean anything to me. Easily deciphers incoming threats. It's good to see. Very capable remark. Awesome to hear as well. And he is hidden, so he more than likely we might be making a move very early on to move Cross, because Cross doesn't want to be here. And as much as I would like to keep him, I would rather get the value. So on to the second round. We're going weapon here for Russell Wilson at the moment. A tight end, Mac Beckford, vertical tight end, 6'2", 235 or 253 or 252. Geez, I can't speak today or read apparently. 21 H1 handedness of a right out of Oregon State. The skills decipher a little bit on the less of a blocking or tight end, obviously, but that's okay. And honestly, what good, great, elite, great, elite. I'm okay with this. I think the showing's okay. I mean, obviously, the hope is he's hidden, so got him at true value 30. So we've got two people around the same spot in the draft, or same sort of rankings. Soft, reliable hands. That's great to hear. Tracks and secures well with defenders closing in. Awesome. Lacks technique on intermediate routes, which is okay. Most of my tight ends normally run drags whenever I play. And he is hidden with a 77 strength, 83 speed. Not bad. Change direction 82. Acceleration 87. It's not bad, though. That looks pretty good. We're going on to the third. Now, remember, we do have 2 third-round picks here going into this one because we did the trade with the Raiders. So we pick 80 and 82, so relatively quickly back-to-back here. I'm going to take a D tackle with our first third-round pick here. What? Murray Stutma. That's what we're going to call him. Stutma. I don't know if that's actually say that. A run stopper, 6'5", 295, 21-year-old lefted Notre Dame D tackle. Not great. Block shedding's only a C, but he's got good player action, good finesse moves. I think he could be pretty well if we switch this to a 4-3, which is what I was hoping to do. And it's 47, and he's hidden. 89 strength, not bad. So there's some hope there. It's definitely some hope for some D-line here. So let's see. We're obviously going to make a move to a 4-3 in the scheme here, more than likely, with that pick. But let's go on to our next third rounder here. I got to say, this receiver fell 47 ranks this season. I have questions on that one because he's got B spectacular catch, B release. He's a pretty damn good kick returner. Carrying's a little on the lower side, I guess, and so is ball carrier version awareness. But B catching, C catching in traffic more than likely. I don't see how this man fell. So we're gonna take him. He's probably normal dev because he fell so much. He's a true rank of 4. I'm sorry, if he's hidden, I think every scout's garbage. Every scout is officially garbage in Madden. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 agility, 93 change of direction, 88 jumping, and this man fell 47 spots in scouting. I have so many questions now. So for our draft recap here of our rebuild, we got a 73 overall left tackle, who's hidden. 73 overall, or 74 overall tight end, who's hidden. 73 overall D tackle. I believe he's normal, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he? No, he was hidden too. Okay. I was just dumb. He's hidden. And then, obviously, our steal of a receiver in the third round as well, with a 77. And then we got me a free safety and a safe center. Not bad. Was it a good draft? There was any generational talents in this draft? I see an 80, and it was an 80 at pick 7. That's a steal of a corner, and then the end was 1-1. Okay, not bad. It was apparently a really good corner draft. I mean, 4 out of the top 3? I mean, that's a steal. I mean, obviously, these two right here are absolute steals. Looking at it, Bruce, this power back. No, why is it always the power backs that fall so low? It's so weird. All right, anywho, looking at the roster, just the lineups really quick. What are we dealing with here on the roster? Looking at everything now. Generate best lineup. Confirmed. Honestly, I'm gonna do this. In honesty, we're gonna put the rookie in. I'll leave Cross and put Rhodes in there at the rookie spot. Chamberlain's sitting at a 77 third string, and Beckford's behind Fant. So I'm liking this so far. Really quickly for everybody, we got to change the scheme of this defense to a 46 right there. Cover and run. Yeah, we're under 46. Because it fits almost everybody, and we're going to leave everything else. I mean, what? Multiple zone runs is 73. I think it's the best scheme that we have. West Coast zone run apparently is a bit more of a fit. What's this one not have? I'm just going to leave it with vertical zone run here. At 76, but 46 defense, which is almost every single person except for outside linebackers or right side linebackers, which isn't a bad thing. To give everybody an idea of what we're looking at, I mean, that's that starting defense now, which frankly looks scarier. If it's me, I mean, honestly, if I'm looking at this, I'm more terrified of this now. Now, granted, that does mean Robertson Harris has a lot more pressure put on him. They say the free safety they drafted is hidden. Dude, if he was better, I'd actually debate on trading Love. I honestly would have. If he was higher ranked, but he's not, actually. You know what I want to do? I need to look at what he is. I might put a sub linebacker. I'm going to actually switch out Smith and Jigba for Chamberlain this year. Just to see how he can progress. So on to the, I guess, the regular season, honestly, because we're not going to see anything come anything in preseason or anything. We're just going to let it go through. There's no point. I'm going to go to mid-season here and see what we do. All right, at the mid-season here, we were only 2-4. Oh, jeez, we were looking bad. Kenneth Walker once resigned. We are actually going to move. That was why I was doing this. I wanted to go to mid-season to see where we're at. Obviously, there's some key players to get signed here, but looking at the team here, Rhodes gets star at 78. So we're moving Cross. Cross is an absolute move. Walker's currently injured for 7 more weeks. That hurts. Fant's a re-signed, and he's only 2 packs, so we actually are going to move Fant. But the other thing we're going to do, and then Chamberlain does only get star, so we're going to take him off of the slot for Smith and Jigba. I just want to make sure we got him and give him as much reps as we can. But we are actually going to move Metcalf right now as well. So we're going to move Metcalf because he's currently in real life, he is seeking a trade. So we are going to move him because he's looking for a trade. We're going to probably use him to look for a right end. If we're being honest, I think it's really the biggest thing we're missing. And then we'll move Fant, probably look for a center. Obviously, a quarterback would be nice, but I really don't think we're going to be able to get anybody for cheaper than what we want to do. So I'm going to go make those moves based off of that. And then we're also going to move Cross here for another sort of lineman or something. So Fant and Cross are probably moved for lineman here. Metcalf, we're looking for a right end. So let's see what we can do. So the trade we made for Metcalf is actually something that's probably not legitimate, but at the same time, I could see happen. I don't really see this happening, but it could. In my opinion, they could do it, but they won't. They won't do this in real life, but I think they could. Metcalf in a second this year to get Jalen Carter. So we move Cross here for Daniels from the Steelers, which frankly, I personally think this trade would be very beneficial for us because I don't like Broderick Jones. I don't want him to line up as a Steeler, but for this, it works pretty well. We got a 3rd, 4th, and 6th this year, a 4th next year, and a 3rd in 2 years. So a fair bit of picks back for us. Not that we probably will need them. But to give everybody kind of a quick look at the lineup update for everything. Smith and Jigba takes the 1. Chamberlain takes the 2. He takes over at right. Meredith takes over at left here. Rhodes moves over to left tackle. So really all we could use is ideally a good center. Not many people are interested in Fant. So moving him is a little more difficult than I thought it'd be. As far as this defense goes, the only real hole, so to speak of, right there. That's really about it. I mean, Jimmy Ward once he leaves, but right here, it's really about it. It's him and Jimmy Ward are the lowest at 79s, and of course, Sotmeyer is still 75. But that man's gonna get that man should actually. I want to look how close he is. He might get moved over Murphy, although I don't want to. He's halfway there. We're gonna keep him. I am gonna do something else though. So I'm gonna make one more change. I'm gonna go make a move for fan. I'm gonna see if I can make a move for fan. We'll see if we can get an update for everybody, but that might be a little difficult. I just want to make this note. No team wants this, man. Like, not a single one. And I'm just go up here really quick because I know there's some people down here where like the Jets tight end at number 3, don't want them. Green Bay Packers tight end at 3, don't want them. Panthers tight end at 3, don't want them. I'm having a lot of trouble getting rid of this, man. Alright, we gave up a Fant and a third this year for Tipton to the Jets for a center. So we're building the O-line to have Russell. He means behind him this year, but they're not too bad. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty good O-line. Road should develop fairly quickly. Gives Beckford a chance to get a better depth trait than Starr, although he's over halfway there, which I doubt it will. But it is what it is. We got a lot of stars here, and then we'll have Kenneth Walker, superstar, back in 7 weeks, unfortunately. But you might be able to get Smith and Jigba or somebody on the offense there. The defense has got a lot of superstar power to them. And Stoutman's working on it. So I'm going to go do some signings, and we'll go to the end of the year. And we went slightly worse. That hurts. Passing game was not as strong. Again, that hurts to see. But team-wise, star for Beckford. Could technically use a guard of any kind. I think it's really. I think we have fixed the quarterback position, which we've already known. Stoutmeyer didn't get it. He only went feeling at 50 snaps after that point. What the hell? Probably should have looked at mid-season or beginning of the season to see how many got at the free agency. And then we have Horan, who's out injured for 2 more weeks, so he's gonna end up being a star behind Love. We might move him to strong safety, but he's only 70. So I question if that's a smart move. Murphy Jr. didn't really get anything. I mean, nobody else really got anything crazy here, unfortunately. But yeah, quarterback is a big need. So obviously, if we find one in free agency, it's a signing. The issue is, are we going to have enough to pay them? So we'll find out. I'll send through the rest of this, and then we'll see how we look in the offseason. I guess I'll see you guys, unless there's any major retirements or anything, at the awards for the Super Bowl. Alright. So, Super Bowl bracket looks as so. We have on the AFC side, Bengals, Browns, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Broncos, Chiefs, Bengals. The Bengals finally did their job. It only took Madden Sim Logic to finally let them beat them in the playoffs. Ravens, Bengals, Bengals, Ravens. Bengals get there. Cardinals march their way all the way to the Super Bowl. Did I make a deal with them or something to let them get there? I'm looking over this roster. I didn't trade anybody here. So they just somehow did this on their own, which I feel cheated. How long did it take me to do this? And they did it now? I feel cheated. But besides that, let's check our own stats. As far as stats go, Russell Wilson didn't even have 4,000 yards and almost a 1-for-1. So that is not good. We were down Kenneth Walker for a good portion of the year, so we basically had running back by committee. One with each one had a fumble. Not bad though. I mean, that shows how much better the Walker is than Jabernishep. To have 40 less carries, 3 more touchdowns, and 40 more yards. Receiving, Smith and Jay would even get 1,000. Not too bad. I could definitely use a wide receiver 3. And definitely, so wide receiver 3 is a big one. Oh, I didn't check defense. Let me back and look at it. So definitely, from that takeaway, quarterback is a big need for us. Wide receiver 3 is a big one. Knight takes the middle linebacker one. Interesting. And then Witherspoon and Mack. Journest is down there. That's weird. Tackles for loss goes to Jalen Carter, which we figured. With Leonard Williams being the other one there, which is good to see. But he's unfortunately on his way out. So is Cleo Mack here. So those are 2 positions we kind of need a backfill here. Mack leads in sacks. Carter's next. Hopefully that tells Carter to get a jump start on it. And Knight had 4 interceptions. What is this man on? He's my... What? That's my middle linebacker too. And I switched it so that he's not in as much. How hold on, what? Like, this was understandable. Everything over here was understandable. That's this man. He's not even primary. He's not even a specialist. Oh, he is a specialist. Somehow he makes a better sub linebacker than Ernest Jones. Never mind. Now I figured out how he got in this thing. Okay. I'm still lost, but now I understand how he got in this thing. And I don't feel as stupid. But we're looking at it here. Yeah, Haran's going to take over with the star dev. I don't think him... I don't see a point starting him here at strong safety, but we might be doing that. And I'm going to probably need to find a end in this thing. So ideally, coming out of this free agency with all the money we have, we can find an end, possibly a guard, a third string receiver, and maybe a safety. So let's get to that free agency here. But before that, a quick rundown of how the year went. Cardinals win. Boy, do I look like an idiot now for that rebuild. But nothing coming to us here, unfortunately, which was kind of expected. So we're going to go ahead over that free agency now, because that's really about all we need to see was that. Khalil Mack retired. Let's take a quick look at the retirements. So we left Khalil Mack. We lost George Fant, who wasn't even started. So we still have Leonard Williams. So that'll be interesting. Kelsey just retired there, you saw. So let's see what we can do. So, free agent recap is this. So we did lose out on Metcalf. I did put an offer in for him trying back, but unfortunately it was a no. But we did sign a punter, a left outside linebacker, a strong safety. So improvement here, improvement here. Actually, slight downgrade, but he should even out. A kicker as well. So his kicker's here for 7, punter's here for 1. And we signed Quez to a couple-year deal to give us a 3 in case we can't find one we like in this draft. But give everyone an idea of where we're picking. 13th, quarterback. Round 2 to 3 talent, unfortunately. So this is what they say we're going to take. And honestly, how is this a round 2 or 3 talent? Throw power being only good is the only thing I question. Besides that, he's great. I don't know. I gotta do some scouting. Give me an idea of this. I really don't. I gotta do my 3 scouting things. We're gonna shoot for around pick 13, but really, as you can tell, we have a lot of need here anyway. Except for quarterback, it's really about it. Really, we should need to find a quarterback to take us to the Super Bowl at this point. I don't want to make a move for a serviceable quarterback. I want to try to find this team and their new franchise one, but we'll see what we can do. I just want to say this really quickly. I had all intention of taking another position. You had 2 top 5 quarterbacks fall to me. I have a field general with good throw power, or an improviser who was supposed to go at round 3-4, around with good throw power as well. So neither one of these technically should go in this round. They're 2 top 5s that were deemed not technically best quarterback on the board is this field general right here. I agree with him, actually. The marginal acceleration kind of worries me, but in the D break second, honestly, our D line's not bad, but looking at these, just flipping through them here. I mean, it's not too bad here. What accuracies are what AAB? Okay, AAB. What's so Steffens is? I don't know. I might have just picked him twice. AAB. What's everybody else's? Because I basically got 4 to pick from here. ABA with an A under pressure. I have a BAAB, so technically Hyde is better than Samuel. And then Quincy is AABA. Honestly, he might be best. If we're looking at Quincy, ironically, if you look at this, Quincy might have the worst talent rating, but I feel like he's better out of all 3 of them. Yeah, Steffens is absolutely not it. It's between these 3, and honestly, I think it's Quincy. Am I missing something here? Beautiful spiral, stands in the pocket, always aware of pressure, does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away. Okay, it's good to see. Vast majority of his success comes while in the pocket, fast over the top motion. Okay. And he's what? Solid, decent, solid, marginal, and speed. So he's not fast. Okay, so speed is not his forte. What about Samuel? Samuel has beautiful spiral, stands tall in the pocket, always aware of pressure, does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball. He plays well within and outside the pocket, slow, elongates throw motion. Okay, so not as great with the throw motion here. What? Marginal acceleration, good, decent, solid, good. A little bit faster, has great throw power. What's Quincy's throw power? I forgot what Quincy's throw power was. It's great. Okay, so far it's the bottom two. Quick, compact throwing motion. That's great to hear. Beautiful spiral with all his passes. Pressure does not seem to phase him because he doesn't know it's there at all. Okay, that's not exactly good. Does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away. Plays within and around outside the pocket. Okay. So, he's better. Throwing the runs for him's B. What about everybody else? So, the thing is, he's oblivious to pressure, which is not exactly what we're looking for. But he has the best throw in the pressure. Okay. I'm going to go with Quincy. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with the strong arm. I'm going to go with Quincy as our quarterback. Ooh. All right, he's hitting at least. All right, 93 for the power. All right, I'll take it. It's not awful. It's definitely not the preferred pick, but we're going around 4 here. That was a terribly long time to draft a quarterback. All right, and the draft recap is not very great for us because we had no second or third rounders. So we just have our 71 overall quarterback, 69, 67, so nothing great. What about NFL here? So we have 280 overalls, which was expected. Curley was the best quarterback. I don't think we looked at him. And then there was he really the best quarterback by far on the board? Yeah, he was. That is not good to see. I don't think there's anybody else. No. The next one off the board was Hyde at 73. I mean, we whiffed really badly on that quarterback. That is terrible to see, but we got a shot here. So after that, we generate the best lineup. We have a 71 overall quarterback in the middle, 2 decent receivers, and then Weaver sitting here in the third. Beckford with the oddest head scan I've seen yet. As far as anything else goes, I mean, Morris he's just too low to put in, unfortunately. Besides that, we're not looking too bad. I'm not too upset about saying this, honestly. I question the quarterback. The quarterback's the only thing I'm concerned about. Alright, team going into this is a bunch of star offensive players. Quincy, who is about a fifth of the about 2/5 of the way through his thing. Defensive wise, still a lost most superstars. Let's see if we can get anyone higher. But we'll see what we can do come the regular season. We'll go to mid-season here, see where we sit. Maybe see depending on that record. Depending on record and value, we might be making trades here. So let's see. And about the mid-season here, we're 4-2. We're looking good. Let's see if he finally gets his X Factor or superstar rating. I don't know why I'm presuming my quarterback. Okay, I drafted him top 5. If he's not X Factor, I'm disappointed. He's not been decided yet. How much far does he need? He needs 20 snaps. So he's got 1 game. So we'll see how he looks come the wild card game here and everything. But Smith and Jigwood did get superstar, so he must be having a pretty decent year. Kenneth Walker looks like he's doing well. What do we got here? Buddy Murphy Jr. or Buddy Murphy the second gets superstar, and everybody else is still superstar in this end. And then nothing else really crazy, which is, I mean, it's slightly expected. There's nothing really gonna happen. I I'm assuming specialties look the same. Yep, nothing here is different. Sheepy-stees! Sheepy-stees! That's good to see. I'm going to switch Ernest Jones here, though, because hopefully he can progress a little bit faster because he's star if I put him at sub-linebacker. Just because he's matching Knight there. What do we get to negotiate with? So I got to re-sign Titman, which will be easy. Chet. I'm going to use him as trade bait, actually, right now. I'm going to trade him away. We got to try to re-sign Hall. We got to re-sign Daniels. So I have 110 million in camp, so I got something, but I'm going to move Chet right now. See what we can get for him. I don't know exactly what we want to go shoot for, but we'll see what we can get. All right, so we did get Chet for Newsom, a second this year, a third this year. And you might be asking, Brandon, why would you trade for Chet? Why would you trade for Newsom? You don't need him. You're not exactly wrong. Like, if I show what that looks like here in a second, like, why would I do that? You're not exactly wrong that I don't need him. But at the same time, you tell me how you're going to throw on me if you have a 91, 89, and 86. With an 86 overall free safety. I think I hit everything I need to. So, not too worried there. We did make playoffs here with a playoff picture as follows. So we get Detroit to start. Let's see what the team looks like to see if this roster looks like they can hold up against Detroit. Because I'll admit, Detroit's not a fun one here. We have a better defense. Just in general, we have better defense. Significantly better defense in general. It seems like it's going to be a run-heavy game, if we're being honest with ourselves. Let's take a look at the roster, though. Smith and Jigba's a 92 still. They're still superstar. Nothing else really progressed. Defensive-wise, Murphy's superstar, Carter's superstar, Wolden superstar, Witherspoon superstar, Newsom's a star, Love's a star, Ernest Jones, everybody's a star still. Morris might take that starting spot over soon, being honest with ourselves. Knight takes over here. Kamara takes over on the third downs. So, not bad. Let's play some moments and see what we do. So, we're going to play our first leg here. It's a defensive matchup, but they get 20 yards to go, so they're in scoring distance here. We're going to start with Robertson Harrison, the rookie that we drafted here. Let's see if we can get past this superstar guard here. I'm going to probably struggle. And our entire secondary that we've built to greatness just got toasted. That was ugly. Red zone alert here. Let's go with the jet touch pass to start. Jet touch pass with Smith and Jigba. On the outside here, we got Kamara leading with our tight end here. Boom, good block. Kamara couldn't get second level in time. That play works so much better in college football, dude. It works so much. It's such a better play in college football. And my favorite play with Beckford. Coming across. Got him. Smith and Jigba. Not quite getting blocked downfield, unfortunately. We hoped there. But let's be fair here. We all know we can do here. And that's called the Kenneth Walker Show. AKA touchdown. Alright. Tied it up quickly there. Let's go to the end of the game and see how we do now. Well, this might be the end here. We have 2 timeouts left. It is a tie ball game, and there's a minute 23 and they're in field goal range. There's just that. Okay, there's the next one. And they're going to get this down to almost nothing. 3rd and 1. That was a generous animation there, and that's going to get them the first here next play. And there, I kick a field goal and win it. First down. They're going to probably run one more play. Honestly, ideally, they score. They need to run one more play. Doesn't matter what they do, they're gonna win. They call a timeout so early there. I don't know why. Are they really? They're going for the score. They're not going for the field goal. And he's short. Timeout called again with 42 seconds left. No, I thought they... No, I guess no timeout was called. Two, 1, 3 seconds left. Well, I have one hope. I have a 91 overall kick returner. I need a miracle. See if we can make it happen. Nope. That was probably our best shot we had. I'm not gonna play it. We're just gonna watch. Step back. Throwing it way short of the end zone. And there goes our playoff chances. Probably our best shot. That was probably our best shot right there. Well, now I need to see what we can do, because there's not a lot of holes here. So let's see what we can find. Detroit is playing for the Super Bowl here. Let's see if we have any yearly awards in our favor. Nothing in MVP race, unfortunately. Nothing in Coach of the Year either. It's a little upsetting to see. Going to the NFC here. Kenneth Walker is 9th in Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing in Defensive Player of the Year there. Rookie, we have Quincy, who got 2. Not first. Unfortunately, Woodley beat us out, apparently, for that. Everything else here. Nothing for defensive. We did not get quarterback. Running back, we were 2nd. Receiver, we're not on there. Nothing on there. We got Jalen Carter down here. Nothing here. Witherspoon. And Patterson. So, not great, not bad. See if we have any dev trade upgrades. I don't think we will, but let's just take a look. Kenneth Walker got X Factor, so we got at least one X Factor on this offense now. Few superstars still. And Witherspoon gets X Factor. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and Morris is somehow superstar. I don't know how, but if that's the case, he will be starting for us come the spring. I'm assuming that's because he's our kick returner in this man's. No, he's not. Weaver's our kick returner. I have no idea how this man got superstar. He must have been an absolute true superstar, because I don't think he got in. But, alright. As far as anything else looks here, I mean, we're looking solid. So let's go to the free agency here, I guess, and see what we're going to do. Because I'm be honest with you, I don't know where I'm going to go with this team, because I don't know what else I need to do. And recap of NFC losing it. Jacksonville wins their first Super Bowl before we can get the Seahawks back there. That's upsetting to see. Alright. On to some free agencies and everything here. Let's see what we can do. Well, remember how I said I didn't know what to do? I couldn't figure out a plan for this team. Remember how offensive passing yards seemed to be our biggest downfall? I fixed that. I now have a 96 overall strong safety, 94 overall wide receiver, 92 overall right, or 92 overall center, 85 overall punter, and 81 overall right guard. Spent just about all the money I had. You know what this team looks like now? Very best lineup. I think I've built a force. And I think it's a force to be reckoned with. Wouldn't you say? Now, I gotta do a draft. I still have a first round pick. At 11-6, it's not a great first round pick. But I think it's safe to say I've turned this team around. I unfortunately forgot to do the draft stuff for everybody. So I only did one pick, so this is all kind of new to me. It looks like we only got one good player out of this. 74 overall tight end. Not bad at all. He's hidden too, and we have a couple outside linebackers. They were below average at best. But let's take a look to see where that tight end ranked, because that was pick 21. No idea where he ranked in true value in the class. Killer running back, killer guard. That was really about it, in honesty. We're way down there. All right, not great picks, but acceptable. A hit a need. We have a trade offer for Bradford. They would give me a 38 overall of Darius Sneed or Mondre Stevenson. Let's take a look. This might actually be in consideration here, if we're being honest with ourselves. It's not a great options, but Sneed's out of the question. Stevenson one may not be, because we'll put him here. And Bradford's not exactly great. We got Tipton with Linderbaum here. I'd probably do the Stevenson trade, honestly. Gives me a decent backup. Two, gotta go through the X Factors and Superstar stuff, make sure they're all correct. But we have an 84-74. So there we go. I'm gonna do the Stevenson trade. And I'm gonna do all the adjustments, and we're just going right to the midseason. So we'll see what we do. Well, we have an interesting team now. 92 overall, 89 overall team. 90 overall. And I have built a juggernaut of an offense. Absolutely juggernaut of an offense. Rashad Rice is one overall away from having his next slot. Kenneth Walker already has it. Smith and Jigba's, of course, 1 off or 5 off away there. Defensive side of the ball, everything looks the same. We've already gone through. We've made our adjustments to our special team items there. We still have Weaver as a 90 overall return man. Triple X Factor sitting here. We do it for Mondre Stevenson in the backfield as a needed commodity. But do you have any idea what that looks like? Best lineup. Not too bad here. 84 overall quarterback. We're going to hope to see some major improvement out of him. Hopefully Murphy can get to a 90 by midseason, so can Woolen. As far as everything else goes, specialist-wise, Stevenson's next in line for everything. Smith and Jigba's next in line for the slot position. But currently that goes to Rashid. So, let's get to this midseason. See how we're doing. And by the midseason here, we are 4-2. We have 16 players and we need to renegotiate. We have 66 million and a lot of people want paid. If I were to pay Jalen Carter, it takes about half of mine. And if I take Devontae Witherspoon, I can re-sign 2. I don't think I'm able to get Smith and Jigba in that. If I am, I'm definitely losing Knight. But let's sim and see what happens once we get Super Bowl. Or once we get to, not Super Bowl, playoffs. We are 12-5 and get into the playoffs. Playoff photo is this. So we have Dallas to start. And Kansas City and the Eagles both have a bye. Let's take a look at what this team looks like it has coming into this, hopefully, final playoff stand for the Eagles, or for the Seahawks. Sorry, not wrong team. And our star quarterback is injured. How many weeks? He's out for 3. Our backup is Nilton. Well, we're going to go sign a free agent. Take a look. What do we think it's going to be? Davis Mills or Daniel Jones are my best options. Well, let's go with Davis Mills. Let's give him a chance. I don't think I'm going to get it, but that quarterback injury might have killed me. But let's play the moments, or play 2 moments, sim the rest, see how we do. Actually, I gotta double check, make sure my quarterback's actually in first off. Hold on. Before I do that, I might have just signed a dude and then he just never made the roster, never got put in, which would be a problem. Yep, now he's in. He is one better than what we're sitting with. Awesome. It's a little painful to see. We got some great receivers here. We have a 90 overall Chamberlain, 91 over Smith and Jigma, 98 overall Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice has that one more ability. We got to double check his thing now. There you give him tireless runner. I'm actually gonna switch that to wide receiver Prentice there. Basically, get him a bunch of routes he can run, which is what we were looking for. But nothing great. He's got a great low line. Sheldon Superstar. That's huge. Let's get him on some abilities here. He's got tireless runner. Second wing, tireless runner, steamroller. Just leave him with tireless runner. It's not a bad one to have. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of on there, but gives us a 77 superstar, 87 overall. No X factor changes. Murphy gets to 90, gets to 90, 94, 97, 85, 84. We got some nice ones here. Well, let's play the moments, or play 2 moments here against the Cowboys and hope we can pull this off. Because unfortunately, if we're gonna play this, I will only have my star quarterback for the Super Bowl. Davis Mills has to get us through the NFC Championship for him to come back. So let's see what we can do. Alright, we got our first chance here on a 3rd and 6. 30 seconds into about 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the first drive here. Let's see if Davis Mills can get the job done. And I did not do that. Well, that is upsetting to see. Unfortunately, I don't have no speed to run with. And there he was our first defensive moment. We're going man coverage. We got 3 great receiving, or 3 great corners here. See what we can do. Newsome, come on, dude. You can't be getting burned that badly. He's lower overall than you. What are you doing? That's upsetting and stupid. Go with Murphy here. Right move going at him. And he got killed. I don't know why he was so open there. We're struggling with Tobert. Let's go to the end here. Alright, we are down by 8. My math is right. There's what, 3, 6. We're down by a touchdown, actually. We were able to we pulled this back. And we just turned the ball over on a 4th down. I just realized that. And that just sealed the loss for us. Andy, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to get the Seattle team a Super Bowl? Like, I genuinely, I have built, there are 2 super stud D linemen. There's 3 great corners. I have an X factor strong safety. I have 3 90+ overall receivers. A superstar tight end at 77. His regular star tight end at 87. I got injured at quarterback. And you're gonna tell me that gets me. We can't plug in Davis Mills with all of those weapons and a above average offensive line and can't get a win? I have no idea. I don't know what I need to do anymore. I have no idea. Alright, quickly looking over awards and everything. We have nobody in the running for MVP. I was in the running for Coach of the Year, which let me double check now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. NFC, we had Rashid Rice and Kenneth Walker here. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Jalen Carter again. Offensive Rookie, I don't think we have anything up. Nope, Sheldon gets there at 8. And nothing in there. Quincy gets it 7. Kenneth Walker gets best running back. Rashid gets 3 at receiver. Oh, lineman, we have Daniels and we have Lindenbaum. Defensive wise, we have Jalen Carter, Derek Hall, and that is it. Nope, we get Newsom there, the 3. He just got on the board there. And then kickers, we have Patterson down there at the end. Okay. Let's take a look at this team really quick. I'm gonna lose a fair. I don't think I'm losing a ton of talent at the end of this, but in all honesty, this is our last shot. If we don't get it this year, I'm gonna have to pay a lot more people than I can probably afford. But like, what more do I have to do? Like, obviously, we had Davis Mills in over Quincy because he was injured, but like, I'm almost out of ideas for what I can do to make this team get there. Like, we're gonna lose Leonard Williams here, so we're gonna have a hole at right end that unless I draft one, I can't fill. Unless I'm trading with a bunch of draft picks because I have no depth to trade away. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at the end of free agency if I can do anything. Just a heads up on everybody, I did not sign a single person, and here is the proof of it. I will move my camera really quickly. That's how much cap room I have. Like, I genuinely cannot sign anybody. So just want to make that completely known. So that team, I also did lose 2 pieces of this team in free agency, by the way. If I go to adjust lineup really quick. Nothing on the offense. The offense didn't do anything. It actually only got better. But I did lose my starting safety over here, which actually, you know what we're going to do just because it's higher. I moved Kyle Hanlon over to free safety. I also lost my backup middle linebacker, and I, of course, lost a right end. So there's some holes, and it's starting to crack on this team. I mean, they're still fairly young, but I'm of a later pick, and we're going to have to try to fill one of those here. So on to the draft. All right, for our first pick, we're going with a D tackle here, mostly because I can move one of them to left or to an edge rusher. 68 true value, nothing great here. He's hidden dev. Like I said, he's gonna him more than likely him or another player is gonna end up playing that slot, that's right end slot. I have no issue moving one of them there. As far as this next pick goes, the another one's the D tackle, which I don't really need to go after. Honestly, we're taking this one. It's the best safety on the board. He's not too bad, and it hits the needs that we have. 33. And he's hidden. He'll either play strong safety or free safety, one or the other. So there's 2 slightly quicker picks, but I also know what I need. Now I need to go look, because those were the 2 big ones. All right, post-draft, all I did was take those 2 picks and simmed it out, by the way, just so everyone knows. So I have no idea what else got picked. We knew the D tackle, we knew the strong safety. It drafted me. I had a full draft class. Nothing here seems fantastic. This would be the only thing to note. Yeah, it's 74 normal. Really didn't affect anything. Let's take a look at the NFL really quick. See if there's any big steals. Nothing really, in honesty. I mean, the corner here is the biggest one, and follow that up with this left outside linebacker, but neither one of those was really a position in need for me. Although, based off what I last saw on this, that might change, because we are looking a little worse for wear here. Offense, we're not looking too bad in shape. I probably need to go find me a second running back, in all honesty, and probably a better backup quarterback. As far as the defense goes, Jalen Carter gets X Factor. Murphy drops down. One of these 2, honestly, will probably be Ford. Ford will probably move to the end slot. Actually, you know what I'm going to do right now, just because I said that. We're going to edit him and make him a right end. I'm not looking at anything else, so we're not going to no dev trade or anything. We're just going right to right end here. Save the changes, put him there. Let him operate as a right end here. He actually improves it overall too, which is a plus. Jalen Carter gets X Factor. Kearshaw, who is actually, you know what we're gonna do here? Ready? Hayes goes over here. Hamilton, free safety. So, I mean, the defense, we've basically replaced everything we've lost with either good, well, could become good, but they're going to take some time. Newsome and Woolen both are star now, which is surprising because Tyler Woolen for the longest time was our star corner, and now he's our third string corner, which makes me feel really bad about all of this because he was our guy, and now he's nowhere near our guy. Probably because he doesn't operate out of the slot. It's Witherspoon's operates out of the slot. I need to fix the end thing, which I'll do in a little bit, but I'll do that once the season rolls around. I'm gonna sim to regular season. I just have to go through and make that switch, and then sign those 2 players, and we're good to go. All right, if we're looking at this team going into the preseason or going to the regular season here, because we just simmed the preseason and everything. Offense, nothing dramatic has changed. Everyone's improved mostly, especially Sheldon. Sheldon's going nuts. I'm honestly going to move him to our number 1 tight end spot. I can't because he's our fullback. You know what? We're going to leave him. For the time being, we're just going to leave him. As far as everything else goes, see how Ford's progressing. Ford's gotten 169 snaps so far, which isn't bad. He is our starting right end and our starting specialty spot. Sorry. Hayes says 181. Bear with me. I am filming this at 4 in the morning, so I've been up for a while. And I'm out of caffeine, unfortunately, so we're struggling. Why the heck did it do this again? Please stop this. Whoever keeps doing this, stop it. And then the specialists look like so. Somehow Cal Hamilton's now my star sub linebacker. I don't know how that happened. Why? Dude, what did it do? It sat here and moved everybody out of where I had them, which genuinely makes me angry because I had this set up exactly how I wanted, and one of the apparently it didn't turn off one of the reorganizers or whatever it is, and it sit here and it was just like, yeah, no. You know who's not going to be in this? The people who are actually good. Like, please make this make sense to me how you're going to look at that and go, yeah, we have ends and everything. Put the people who are good in. Slot receiver somehow still Rashid Rice by default, which is great. Jalen Carter being there is great. I perfectly okay with Cal Hamilton playing sub linebacker. I'm fine with that. I'd prefer him not to, but frankly, I don't think I can do anything, so blind tab mid-season. Alright, at the midpoint here, we are 6-1, looking strong, but here's why I say it's probably one of our last years. I have $38 million free in cap, so like I can sign Murphy. That's it. Like, look how many people need signed. I can't sign all of them. I can sign maybe 2 of them. So, I'm not trading anyone away. Like, we're making our stand and our run here. Does anything crazy look like it happened with the team so far? Quincy's jumped 3. Walker's no longer 99. 2 97s here. Smith and Jacobs a 92. Chamberlain's a 92. It looked like I think they've reordered our stuff again. Bro, if you're not going to put him in, at least put him at whatever the frickin' thing is to start him. I'm about to switch. This guy's getting switched to actually, you know what? We're switching him to free safety because they refuse. No. 4 a.m. tired me, almost made a stupid mistake there. That was almost terrible. We're doing that and then generating best lineup really quickly so that he's in like I'd prefer him to be. Ford's over there, which is fine. Special teams looks okay. Specialists. Somehow we've kicked Kyle Hamilton out of the best sub linebacker spot. I'm not sure. They've proceeded to remove my guy again as the frickin' rush right end. I don't know why they keep doing this. It's honestly starting to piss me off because I want him in as much as possible. Like, Put the man. He is the star right in for a reason. Put him in. Stop with this other people BS. Who's the next highest? Not the 75. Oh, you're there. There you go. I put 3 studs in that spot. On to playoffs, and we're going to see what we can do. All right, as we approach the end of this year, I didn't get any of them re-signed. If I re-signed Murphy, I couldn't re-sign another player. So this is genuinely my last shot. Like, this is the only shot this team has at making it in the next 4 years. 16-1. Oh, we got the bye. I don't know why I really thought we missed that for a second. So let me show you guys everything. Apparently, the Carolina Panthers and the Bears have gone through their own rebuilds and are playing fantastically. The Chiefs still dominate the AFC, apparently. But like I said, this is my last chance. After this, there is nothing else I can do. Like, either I have to scrap all of this footage and everything, or I post it without winning. And I am currently down him for 1 week, which is fine because I can put Tippin in. Even though I don't need to. We have a 98, 96, 92. Somehow Beckford's got up to a 90 somehow. I don't know how that happened. Ford's a star, which we kind of figured. Everybody else looks about where we left him off. So let's sim the week, see who we end up playing, and we gotta make a run here. Like I said, either I make it here and we have a video, or none of this gets aired and I decide to scrap it or something along those lines. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But on to the division round to play the moments. Actually, first quick look. 1st, 7th, 1st, 4th, 9th, 1st. We are dominant. See if we can squeak it out here. And since we played our first divisional round of the rebuild, as you can tell, I have put on the greens. And our first one is a big 3rd down defensively for this team. We're going with the game plan play here. We're going to play as Hull off this offside. You got Ndunze the X Factor with double me and a superstar Caleb Williams here. Which honestly, normally it's the other way around. Flying down the field. Oh, Callahan missed. Please don't be short. We weren't able to keep him. So we're going to finish up this drive on defense, I guess. We're going to come out man here. We're going to play Bennett in the middle. Crushed him! Bennett in the middle. Crush that man. And it's going to cover. So we're going to the rookie safety here. It's Hayes. Get over there. Yes. We're flying down and making plays, baby. Flying down and making plays. Over to the X Factor. Kyle Hamilton here. Hamilton here. Gets to the middle. No, not going to my guy. Ah, they still got the first. Are you kidding me? We're gonna run Pincho. We're bringing blitz here. We're gonna come as forward here. We're going with the rookie again. Their blitzer, because I can't cover worth crap, by the way. And it worked to a charm. I have no idea who that was, but we just injured him, I'm pretty sure. Let's go back to being He is here. Flying through. I unintentionally read that play because I was trying to get in position. I mean, it's about the same thing. We're just going to go to Hairpick over to Hamilton, trying to fill if they choose to run here. Nope, they don't. I had a freebie and I should have taken it. No, Johnson. Are you kidding me? Who is Johnson and why is he in? That to my knowledge, none of my big three. Ooh, I really want to throw this football, I'm not gonna lie to you. But let's run Kenneth Walker and get this first. Good solid run there, 9 yards. We got a red zone alert, so hopefully we can do the opposite of what we did over there, which was suck on defense and let them score. We can be successful on offense and help us score. That was a really weird thing because it wouldn't let me, I don't know. Very bizarre actions have just occurred. And we got motions and everything going to Rashid Rice over the middle. Or Smith and Jigma. Never mind, I read that wrong. 51 yards from Quincy. To start. Coming out and throwing. Checking that off to a run play. And Kenneth Walker is in with ease on the run. Let's go. All right, let's get to this fourth quarter and see how we do. This is the only hope we got. Alrighty, and we have a 2nd and 12, minute 38 left, 35-21. 2-possession lead currently for the Seahawks. This game is, I mean, it's 2 possessions and we have the football, but this is still a lot closer than it should be. Why are we losing so badly? Let's see what we can do here. 35 seconds. There's no timeouts left, so they're done after this. So we just... Kenneth Walker, are you going to score again? This man is 15 for 61. That's not too bad, actually. And finally, victory formation for us. So we are going to take home the win here. Can we snap it, like, now, please? Thank you. Like, dude, you're killing time on my end that we don't need to kill. Like, just hurry it up. Oh, there we go. Divisional win for the Seahawks. We're going to our first NFC Championship. And honestly, this is a team. Wow, is that a tale of 2 stories. Caleb Williams with 3 passing touchdowns, but only 181 yards. But Quincy had 1 touchdown for 305 yards. I'm assuming the rest had to have gone to... Is it either... Did our defense go off, or did we just decide to... hand Kenneth Football the ball? Okay, we just decided to hand him the ball most of the time. Although Beckford got... although Beckford's not going to get re-signed, but he had 99... He was at 100 yards and a touchdown. Unfortunately, he's not one that's going to get re-signed with us, because we're either re-signing a few other people. Like, everyone... Like, they all want massive contracts, so we can't afford all of them. So, on to the NFC Championship here, who... The question is, who do we play? In all honesty. It's who does this team play in the NFC Championship? Because, like, that was the divisional. We didn't check who the other matchup was. We have the Rams. We have Metcalf. I think they have Metcalf. So to give everyone an idea of what we're looking at here, the Chiefs lost to the Broncos. So it's 5-7 versus 1-5. That is insane. All right, to give everyone a quick rundown of the roster, though, for the Rams. Because if I'm not mistaken, unless he retired, nope, they have a 30-year-old Metcalf, who we traded to Philly to get Jalen Carter. And he walked from Philly. We tried to re-sign him as our 3. He didn't re-sign. Next year we got Rashid Rice. So we're going in to play the moments after this, but we win in every category again. So we'll see what we can do here. First NFC Championship of the rebuild here. And we have a 3rd and 3 that we need to come out and make a stop for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run press coverage. We're going to put ourselves on the rookie free safety here. Never mind, go back. Freak Woolen decided to just leave him 3 yards wide open, so that did nothing. We're not going to play this one because we just played it. And we're going to let them probably, yeah, they're going to score. 3rd down drive here. Keep the drive alive. We're going for a mesh halfback sneak here. Honestly, I don't know why the halfback's always the primary route here. I never throw it to him, so I'm not going to look at him here, actually. And I'm going to throw it to the wrong person, but it works out anyway. I meant to throw it to Kenneth Walker, and then I pressed A, and not Y. And, well, that happened. Now, we are within the red zone here, so we might be able to get Quincy a passing touchdown here. Or are we going to go do the Kenneth Walker? Jeez, he got killed. That was a terrible suicide pass by me. I did not mean to almost get my receiver killed. Although it's the one that's going to walk, so I don't... I'm kidding. I know he's going to walk, but we're not that vindictive. But, there's a hold. It's going back. Who held? Who did it? Who ruined everything? Dude, Rashid, you need to have the hold him. God. Bro, that was a great run. And we have a Rashid Rice penalty for something that, honestly, he didn't even need. The holding call, not even a huge impact on it. Kenneth Walker still almost said, screw you, I'm going to score. That was awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. That man was like, all right, you're going to take back my entire gigantic run? Fine. Give me 2 carries and I score. All right, well, that happens. So let's see how this game finishes out here. All right, so we are down by 3. Field goal to tie it. And it's 1:46 with 3 timeouts left. So we're not out of the woods yet, but we definitely need some help here. And it's 4th and 5, which means we have to go for it. Now I'm slightly worried. And now he got it. I honestly thought he was out of bounds for a second. I was like, oh, we just threw this entire game away and it just ended this video. But we didn't. Keep it going. Honestly, we can let clock run off here. We're not in such a bad spot where we have to. The hell was that? He caught it. Bro, I swear I would have put money on he dropped that. Yo, we're gonna score. Dude, we're gonna give him too much. If we score a touchdown, we're giving him too much time. Well, the only thing you notice, if we score a touchdown, they need to score a touchdown. So that's a plus. That's the only plus that comes from this. Oh, do we need a touchdown? And we need it badly. Come on, boys. I do not want to go for field goals here. Why are we not handing it to Kenneth Walker? Okay, we scored. We're giving him 45 seconds and 3 timeouts. I question. I don't know. I question if that's a smart decision. I really do. Extra point is up, and it is good. 35-21 or 35-31. That means 45 seconds, 3 timeouts, and they need a touchdown. Field goal does them no good. So kick is off, and it will be returned. And it's going to take off about 5 seconds of the clock there. Just a little under. Actually, it was 4. They're being led on by Scott, their auto-drafted quarterback. Or I guess auto-generated quarterback. He's going to step back in the pocket. I was about to say not fantastic pressure, but we turned that around quickly. Check down short. Timeout's probably going to be called here. No, they're going to take a 10-second. What? Why did they just take a 10-second runoff? Decent pressure up the middle. Can we contain? We can. Timeout's being called for that. 13 seconds left. I question the secondary. I mean, look, we have a great secondary, but I still have to question it. Decent pressure up the middle. Who does he through? Wait, what? What just happened? Wait, what? What just happened? What? What did? Wait, how did I score? Or are we kicking a field goal? Oh no, we're kneeling. I'm so lost. Hold on. What did I just watch? What did I just watch? Hold on. Hold. I can't even react to this. Where's the highlight for that? No, this isn't the right quarter. What quarter are we in? No, I want the 4th quarter. Yeah. Can I not rewatch that play? There's a sack for the 10-yard loss. Was the last play I can watch. How did I get this football back? So where's the Larry Scott gets sacked at? Interception by Witherspoon. Is that what they were showing me? No, because... Oh, no, wait, it's... Okay, no, I'm stupid. I'm looking at this in the wrong direction. Jalen Carter interception. What happened here? So we have a great pass rush here. Who do we have coming? We have Carter on the left, Murphy on the second on the right. He throws it. Like, that is clearly not within grasp of Jalen Carter. It just goes... Looks like it's going to be a interception downfield, probably. And then all of a sudden, Jalen Carter has the football right here. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. To whatever ninth world country AI wrote that code that let me get that, thank you. Don't screw me over in the Super Bowl. But that happened. I don't know what that was. I don't think I ever will know what that was. But we're going to the Super Bowl, and I feel like I need to go to sleep because I can't tell if what I just watched was the greatest cinematic helping thing of ever for me, or Quincy gets runner-up, by the way. I get Coach of the Year. Kenneth Walker gets OPOY, which I think is stupid considering Quincy was runner-up and MVP, but whatever. And Jalen Carter, only one there. I don't think we have any rookies on either side. Oh, no, we had Haynes. That means he's probably superstar. We have a lot of winnings that I almost had 3 for 3 on offense there. That is, I almost had 4 for 4. I almost had all the offensive ones. Rashid, why couldn't you get me there, man? Why couldn't you do it for me? I have 3 DBs. That is nuts. You want to tell me I built a super team? I have people in every category, either winning or in top 10. That is awesome. But as far as the lineup goes, let's take a look really quick to see if they helped anybody, hurt anybody. Rashid Rice, X Factor. Lindenbaum gets superstar. I now have 2 superstar tight ends. Okay. I feel like I'm cheating. I really do. I no longer know what to say. Run protector, route apprentice, and grab and go. I'm okay with actually all of that, to be fair. They're not all that great. They're not all that bad. I'm going to leave them as is. Quincy is a 98 with +6. Kenneth Walker is a hard 99. Rashid Rice is a 97. Chamberlain's a 92. Smith and Jig with those, though, get demoted to star. Dev on the defensive side of the ball. Hall gets superstar. Woolen gets superstar. Hayes is superstar. What is going on? I don't know if we really care about that one, but we'll do that one and we'll do strip specialist because, no, we're going to change strip specialist off of him because, frankly, it's not something I need him to have, in all honesty. I'm going to do these and then we're going to play the Super Bowl. All right, quick look at the team difference here. They have the better defense overall, except for rushing yards. We beat them in opponent rushing yards, but they have a better defense. We have much better offense than they do. So it really feels like it's going to come down to the battle of the defenses here. Only thing that we won, though, in stats all year was Kenneth Walker and having probably most yards and touchdowns and the least amount of attempts there, which I think, or second least amount of attempts there, which is kind of funny. On to the game, though. All right, so we got our Super Bowl game here. The Seahawks and Coach Super versus Harbaugh and the Chargers. Now, there we go. Chargers get the ball first, and we're playing our first defensive moment here, and only defensive moment here. With the game plan here, we got 2 superstars and X Factor coming out, and plus Ford. I feel bad just to be like, yeah, Ford, you're here. You're the rookie. You're here. How about that one for you? Just look at them, be like, hey, the rookie's here. Just imagine if Ford would have been like a true superstar. How awesome that would have been. So Herbert gets it short to right. They're gonna kick the field goal here. We're going back with Joseph just to make sure we can cover everything here. I don't think they're actually gonna fake it, but on the off chance they do, there we go. And we get a moment here on defense. No, we don't. No, yes, we do. I was really confused because I saw like nothing happened. All of a sudden, I have the ball at the 11. So I have no idea what happened, but we got the ball here. So we're gonna take our offensive rep. They blew that up. I don't know who that is, but he absolutely demolished our guard, which I feel like is a way out of proportion response considering my guard's probably better than he is. But anywho, Beckford's, Shelton's, Raven. Oh, I have a triple tight end set by the way here. We're going to one of the superstars here. Get in the end zone. What was that truck animation? My man just went, I'm gonna run you over. Who spiked my man's head in the ground? I feel bad. I feel like I need to sue somebody for him. Bradford, howdy. And we're back on the board with 7 to start. On to the end of the game here and see what we can do. As we come to one of the final plays here, we curb stomped them. Like I was gonna have you guys watch more of this fourth quarter, but we kicked their ass. There's no way to say this. Apparently the NFC is apparently much harder for us than the AFC, or either that or the Chargers got destroyed and came out with absolutely nothing. But I mean, we gave the Seahawks a blueprint to win, and honestly, that was build around what you have. Like, really, in all honesty, if we could have retained Love with the salary, we would have been fine. But we couldn't. So I'd say your biggest thing, obviously, you made the move to trade away Geno. Obviously, find yourself a serviceable quarterback for a year, and then draft your star and get yourself a wide receiver 3. Now, if Metcalf wants to leave, use him to shore up your defense. Ideally, a defensive lineman, preferably an edge rusher or a outside linebacker would probably be your best bets. Because the corners are fine if you want to go. I mean, obviously, finding Kyle Hamlin was a great pick at strong safety for us. But those are really about what your options are in terms of trying to get something done. So that's what they're looking for. In all honesty, if you're the Seahawks, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a star quarterback in a draft, and either this year or next year. If Metcalf still wants to leave, then get him to give you a edge or outside linebacker threat. If you want to go middle linebacker, you can too, but it really wasn't a need with what you have. And then obviously find yourself another 2-3 receivers, and then probably try to part with Fant and get yourself a solid tight end or two, and you're good to go. So I will see everybody in the next one, where we will be doing the rebuild of the Tennessee Titans. Ooh, these next ones are not fun here. I got Titans, Raiders, Bears. Then we actually have the Chargers. So come back for the Titans rebuild here.